Hello interweb, this is Dannage and welcome back to the 2023 Formula Day-ish Championship for race number 2. Zandvoort is a quiet beach town in the Netherlands, or at least it is when there isn't a race on. The course is spread out over rolling dunes, which I appreciate aren't well represented on a two-dimensional board, and is split such that it can host two different courses or join them together for a longer circuit. Our racers will be driving them separately in this championship. Zandvoort 1 is one of the shorter races on the calendar, but it's a very fast race, with long one-stop corners. The problem with those is that a bad dice roll can get you right outside an 8-space corner in 6th gear. High-speed danger awaits. Now, let's remind ourselves who is in which car. Richie and Robbie B are in the blue cars. Zach and Kai are in green. Chrissy and Dannage, yay, are in red. Richard and Oscar are in white. Dave and Jesse are driving in yellow. Now, there's already been one race, and let's look at where the drivers are positioned in the championship after that. So we see Kai currently has the lead. Chrissy taking the second spot for the red team. Jesse is our last podium finisher. Just off the trophy spot, Oscar is 4th, followed by his teammate Richard. David rounds into 6th position, and now we get our first sight of a blue car. Richie and Robbie B finishing together, there could be a problem with their cars. Zach says the sun was in his eyes, we say take the tin foil off your dashboard. Dave played matchmaker with Dannage in a wall last race, so 0 points there. Or I'm not bitter. Now the starting position for qualifying was in reverse order of finishing the last race. Robbie B in pole and Dannage alongside in second. Richie and Dave clawed up to the second line, Zach and Jesse in 5th and 6th, while the Jammy Dodgers hog the 4th row. Chrissy B and Kai couldn't make any gains on where they started, so start 9th and 10th, but let's see where they finish. So waiting for the lights at the starting grid, and they're off. Typically slow start, but Richie boosts off the line. That pushes him through the middle though. Not a lot of space to swap places at these low speeds, but a lot of lane changing happening as the cars get into 2nd and 3rd gears. We're animating this race in a different style to make it clearer which spaces the cars travelled on. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this style or more realistic racing lines that don't show exactly where the cars went. Already we can see some unlucky rolling from Robbie and Dannage have dropped them through the pack, whilst Dave and Oscar have taken the top 2 spots. Jesse up to 3rd, followed by both Hermit Crabs and then Zach, and then the rest of the pack making it through a corner behind. Rooster's pairing up and then Kai, and then Richard having issues with his dice. Robbie championed that 2-stop corner and into the lead with Oscar and Stone Cold Car stuck in low gears out of there. Oscar nestled in Robbie's slipstream. Battle for 3rd still anyone's race. Dannage nervous around Dave and Zach looking very relaxed around that corner. This is a very long straight coming up and they're all going crazy in 6th gear. We can't even see the leaders from here. So let's take a look at them. Okay, Robbie still in front of the pack with Dave Dannage following. Still seeing cars on the straight as Jesse and Oscar jostle for 4th. Robbie having to make some twists to break for the 2-stop. Dave and Dannage looking for chances. Dave sneaks through into the lead, but Dannage has a gear advantage and races past both into the next corner, whilst Dave falls just short. Now Oscar then Jesse appearing on both their tails. Jesse at a good speed. Zach is leading Richie and Richard as they battle for 7th. Chrissy and Kai having bad luck all round. Now following Robbie onto the straight as we see in the distance that David has pulled in for a quick pit stop. The speed limit coming out of the pits and Rob is 2 gears higher. Both the Richards have passed unlucky Zach and come tearing down the straight as we watch Jesse, Robbie and David on the other side and Oscar coming out of the pits. Meanwhile, Dannage has maintained his lead, but he's playing cautious. Cautious isn't great in this game. Some bad rolls there and after a perfect 2-stop last lap, disaster. Quickest way to lose the lead is to be forced to corner in 2nd gear when others come out in 4th as Dannage is stuck watching Jesse and Rob shoot past him. Rob falls short on the corner. Look how fast David is coming through here. Jesse starts the showboat for her fans as she weaves for pole position. David stays ahead of Dannage who turns victory into 3rd place and Rob follows on behind them. Richie takes 5th, Oscar in 6th. Zach found the accelerator and leads Richard for 7th and 8th. Looks close and Kai has speed, but Chrissy takes 9th and Kai 10th. That's another race done. And congratulations to Jesse on her victory. Now let's get off the track and onto the scoreboard for a breather. As we did last time, we'll start with the drivers in the order that they started and look at where they finished the race. Well, there's some impressive gains there if you're in a yellow car. A reminder of their teams, and now we can apply our scoring for this round. We're using the same scoring as Formula 1 from 2023, from 25 down to 1 points. If you're finished, Dannage. This was our second race. Check the channel if you missed Monaco, so let's add the new scores to our totals and see what changes. Jesse has 40 points out of a maximum of 50. Impressive stuff. Dave moves to 26 points, while Dannage infinitely improves on his current total. Robbie gets himself some pointage. Richie's keen not to get outdone by his teammate. Oscar a little disappointed in that score, but we're only 2 races in. Zach quadruples his score, bravo. Richard E. not feeling like a champion yet. Stop playing with your spanners and race, boy. Chrissy just not able to overtake anyone in the pack. Kai hardly wants to touch that perfect score from last time. Well, that's changed the leaderboard. Jesse and Kai at the top both with wins, but Dave equal second on points. Let's see what's happened in the Constructors' Championship. The Go Racers only adding 7 to their score this round, while Stone Cold Cars smash out a 1-2. The Jammy Dodgers are playing it slow and steady. Boosted Roosters seem to like top and tailing, whilst the Hermit Crabs have come out of their shells. Stone Cold Cars nearly twice the score of their nearest competitors, but we still have over 30 races left. Next time they'll drive the other half of this impressive track, and we look forward to seeing what happens. Remains for me to have a big shout out to all of the drivers. The results for race 3 will be up soon on the website. Check out the link below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Feel free to comment and press the like button. We'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye bye.